Today we're at Faye's Diner in Scripps Ranch, California, and we're diving into what could be a salmon lover's dream or nightmare on this episode of Snack Attack.
I have always loved to try new things, but living in Ohio, I really had limited choices. Now that I've moved out of state, a whole new food world awaits. Join me on my new culinary adventure. It's time for Snack Attack. Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Snack Attack. I'm your host, Chris Sweda. Now, you might have heard of avocado toast or even French toast, but today we're going to be checking out some salmon toast. Let's get into it and find out what makes this toast just so special.
Salmon toast is like a blank canvas. You can play with the different types of bread, add extra toppings like capers or cherry tomatoes. You can make it as light or as indulgent as you want. Now, the base of any good salmon toast starts with the bread. Whether you prefer sourdough like we have here, or rye, or even a fluffy bagel, the toast acts as a perfect vessel to carry all those incredible flavors. I have a question for you. What's better than a smooth spread of chive cream cheese on top of that perfect toast? The answer, nothing. The creaminess should help balance the saltiness of the fish and hopefully bring everything together in perfect harmony. Then there's the star of the show, the salmon itself. Whether you go for smoked or fresh fillet, salmon brings a rich, salty, oily texture that's packed with flavor and makes each bite even more indulgent and luxurious. Okay, so finally we come to the toppings. This is where we really get to play with creativity and add a pop of color and freshness. Here we have a hard-boiled egg and an arugula salad. Now this is going to add, hopefully, a creamy, peppery element to contrast that rich salmon. And then for a tangy kick, there's a sprinkle of capers. And according to the menu, they're feeling extra fancy because there's a dash of fresh pickled dill and a squeeze of lemon, which should brighten the whole thing up. Salmon toast is one of those dishes that's fancy enough for a brunch party, yet easy enough to whip up on a lazy Sunday morning. You can keep it simple or go all out with the toppings. It's the ultimate make-your-own meal. But how does it taste? Well, let's find out. It's chow time.
Okay, so let's take a bite and find out how this all tastes together. We got our egg, tomato, salmon, a little bit of arugula there. Nice, you can see there's a nice crispy yet chewy bread down there. Okay, aim for the bite. Okay. So you have a really good balance going on here between that buttery salmon that just melts in your mouth, but then you have this pepperiness that comes in from the arugula, and then there's that little bit of acid that comes from the lemon juice, and on top of it, the capers that are in there. That little bit of acidity there really brings that dish together. And then at the bottom, you have that really nice crunchy on the outside, but soft on the inside bread. So it gives you a really nice texture and balance to the whole thing. In the end, it really isn't that bad. Well, let's get into the final thoughts, and I'll tell you the final grade. Well, in the end, the smoked salmon toast here at Faye's Diner and Cafe gets a solid C from me. Even though it was well balanced, it was lacking a little bit of seasoning for me. And the chives in the chive cream cheese really did not come through. They got lost in all the arugula that was on top of here. But in the end, it wasn't a bad dish. Just kind of had some sloppy presentation for me. When I go to have something like this, I want to eat it with a fork and a knife, not feel like I have to pick it up with my hands every time to eat it. But I recommend you come check it out for yourself. I'm Chris Sweda. I'll catch you on the next Snack Attack. You have a favorite place we should feature for an upcoming episode of Snack Attack? Email us at snackattack@tme.productions or comment below. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.